great timing, great feints, moves well. Whereas Crawford has the same, but I just feel like Crawford's ring guy coordination is better, and he has more fire in the body left. He wants it more, in my opinion. Whereas Canelo in that last fight against the Cuban guy he fought, he just seems to me that that fire has just gone. Like he was just getting the win and moving around and enjoying himself, which he can do because at the end of the day, the guy he's already cemented his legacy, so he can do that.
Mm.
So yeah, I got Crawford winning that fight.
And when you sparred him, when you were in the same camp with Bomac, what was it? What was it like? You have any good stories about sparring him
I mean,
since you were an opponent?
see, when I fought him as a fight, I didn't know what to expect. But then obviously, when I sparred with him, I would try and different things to really how would I be able to beat a guy like him? And I was working on different things, and the guy is very tricky. He's a guy that always keeps on adapting your style and also keep getting better and better as the fight goes on. So yeah, he's a very very good fighter. I do like him because he came to my camp 2 3 times into drove up to my for spend like 2 3 weeks with me to well just give me some advice and be there with me and win with me and train with me. And so yeah, that's why like them little things go a long way for me, and that's why I'll always support him and push him.
Trainer Stephen Bredman Edwards gives an important reality check. He explains that Canelo's decision to spar Jiren Ennis, another highly skilled and dangerous fighter, is a smart move, but ultimately symbolic. Sparring, Edwards insists, is not the same as a real fight. Fighters often spar to test strategies, gain experience with particular styles, or even send a message to their future opponents. For Canelo, sparring, it might be about creating the perception that he is ready for Crawford's style. Bredman makes it clear that while sparring can offer useful insights, it cannot replicate the atmosphere, intensity, and unpredictability of a championship fight. In the ring, under the lights with millions watching, the stakes are far different. Crawford's skill set cannot be reduced to a sparring simulation. Edwards emphasizes that Canelo's choice to spar Andis should be seen for what it is, an attempt to prepare mentally and to influence public perception, rather than proof that he will defeat Crawford.
Charm and don't do nothing in camp and then go look like $1,000,000 in the fight. That's why fighters spend the kind of money they spend on sparring partners, because getting the look or simulating the intensity of how a fight is going to be is how you prepare for a fight. And the most important part of camp is sparring. So it didn't make me say that Canelo was going to win the fight, but it did make me say, damn, he's taking this fight serious, and that's a real good look. I respect the fact that he went out and got the best possible sparring he could find for Crawford to win this fight. I even respect when he did it, because if he would have got Boots early in camp, Boots would have probably beat his butt. You know what I mean? When you first come to camp and you're not sharp. So he got him a few weeks in the camp where maybe, what's how many weeks left for the fight? About 3 weeks left for the fight. This usually your peak time. So he got him about 3 weeks left in the camp so he can handle the work. Because again, you've been up to Philly and you've seen the work. Boots don't have bad days in the gym. He stays in the gym all the time. Yeah. So like you could just get him off the streets and he'll go 10 or 12 rounds in the gym. He don't have bad days. I'm like, I'm not just bragging. I'm not bragging about a kid that I don't train or he's not my son. I'm just telling the truth. Like, I haven't seen him have like an off day in the gym in like 10 years. You know how sometimes a guy don't look good and you be like, oh, okay, he not doing his best. He really don't have them days. You know what I mean?
And the crazy part about it is he does more than 3-minute rounds and he never sits down. Like, never.
The symbolism of sparring Jiren Andis cannot be overstated. Canelo's move was a clear attempt to replicate what he expects from Crawford in the ring. Andis, like Crawford, is fast, versatile, and capable of fighting from multiple stances. Sharing the ring with Ennis, Canelo likely hoped to get a feel for the rhythm and unpredictability that Crawford brings. However, as many analysts argue, no sparring partner can perfectly replicate the real thing, Crawford's timing.
moves, as Canelo's maybe not had as much experience with that since moving to 168. Usually he's the smaller guy fighting some of the bigger guys. But that's not all this is. This is a message that Canelo is looking to replicate exactly what Terence Crawford has in his arsenal, has in his tool set, because everybody has wanted to see the boots in it.
Please subscribe my YouTube channel, Boxing Fight Scope, for latest news of boxing.